Hey, you guys, good evening. This is your girl, Queen Jazzy. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time watching my tarot reading, I thank you for taking the time out to view me. So, if you've seen more than one video, then you know that I'm still in my beginner stage with doing tarot publicly. Okay, but so my past videos, I've created, we start with the affirmation card and let that be the basis of what is the simplest terms of like saying what the current situation is and right now at this time. Let's interpret that. I like to dig deep. I like to look at it from a mental, emotional level, just to help with the psyche of getting you to remain calm and at peace and maneuver through whatever challenge, or if there is no challenge and you may just be your own challenge. Let's get to the bottom of that. So this, I'm doing this for the collective because this can apply to all signs, not one specific sign, because at the end of the day what we have in common is humanity. Let's get it. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one first, like I said, and just get insight of where you're currently at. What is a good affirmative quote to utilize at this current time for you? Okay, so we have this one. God is love. Look at that. God is love for you, collective. Maybe something that you may be viewing in a fearful way or kind of like risky way. So this may be the reminder to let you know, hey, if it feels good, it may actually just be good. Okay, because God is love. So if it's good, it may be your blessing. So the affirmation on the back that I wrote from Chani app, I get her affirmations and I just write it on the back. And this affirmation, it says, we are all conduits for the solution, clarifiers for one another's feelings, and refineries for our best ideas. We are each other's initiators. Look at that. We are all conduits for the solution, clarifiers for one another's feelings, and refineries for our best ideas. We are each other's initiators. So look at that. Just like what I was saying, like there may be something that's going on in your life right now that may take you out of your comfort zone because you may be feeling like a good connection or like success with working with others outside of yourself. And it may feel a little like strange, but I believe that this card is affirming to you that it is good and it is for your greater good, because that's what love and the most high is the highest vibration. So it's the greater good of it. So try to see it in that aspect and not necessarily looking over your shoulder every 5 minutes. And I feel like for some of you, it's just strange because you're meeting people that are actually doing what it is that you're looking for. And it's like, wow, this is what I asked for, but who who are you and who sent you? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the divine. Okay, so let's get a little bit more clarification on this. So I'm going to use a different deck. And compelled to use this deck. Dig a little deeper on it, and see what is the challenge for you at this time, or what is it just that you may need a bit more insight on to helping you realize that God is love. Look at that, one card already came out. We got the Empress. For some of you, it may have to do with love. It may have to do with you being so used to doing things on your own, and you've became successful doing it though. You have came, have come successful doing it, but I think it's like you've been on in that throne for so long by yourself that working with others, let's fill out, working with others or allowing others to contribute feel a little strange. Look at that. And we got Six of Pentacles. So the first one was the Empress. Look at that. Okay. So, I mean, and if you're a man watching this, then you're just the Emperor, you know. For a woman, Empress. And the Emperor and the Empress is someone that is, basically successful, someone who is loving, someone who is just like classy, all of that. Like, she's him, she's her, you know what I'm saying? The princess, the prince. So, and then the next one you have is the Six of Pentacles, like I said. So the Six of Pentacles, if you look at it, it is a balance. See how he's holding the scale? Balance. So it's an even amount going to this and that. It's making sure that the scales are balanced. So you may actually be receiving at this time. You may be getting back what you send out. And so what you're receiving back, that is the love, that is the clarification, that is that reassurance to you that, hey, you are loved. Hey, somebody up there is thinking about you. Somebody see you, But I think it's like you've been standing on your own for so long that it feels strange. It feels strange that things are balancing out for you. And I get that, especially when you overcame so many challenges. Yeah, it can definitely, they don't talk about that though. They talk about how you can get through the storm, but they don't talk about like the aftermath of, releasing yourself from being in survival mode all the time from the storm. But it's a beautiful experience if you just allow yourself to experience it, Okay, the next card that fell out. Ooh, two cards came out. The Lovers. Okay. It's crazy too because I was feeling like I'm like this is a collective reading, so it's for all signs. But I initially I felt compelled to do a reading for air signs, and that's crazy. Like, because the Lovers, that's Gemini, and then you have the Two of Wands. And so with the Two of Wands, you look at this. This is a man this is someone, like I said, man or woman. This is someone who's made a decision to go somewhere. So it may be that you're making a decision or you're getting ready to embark on a journey. Like, look at this. It's a new beginning for you. And it's beautiful. You see how he's holding the world? So this is a life that you have created for yourself. It's just some of you may have felt like you didn't know that it would be true. But it's happening. And you got the Lover. So this, like I said, it looks like it may be pertaining to love as well. Like you've met someone that meets you. You met someone that gives you exactly what you give out. Someone that matches your love level, matches your energy. And you feel like you want to explore that and see where it goes. Because you see it as something that is divine, like God is love. This looks to be love, guys. This looks to be love. Let me get clarification. I want to get clarification on the Six of Pentacles. And I got, look at that, the Knight of Pentacles. So clarification for the Six of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Pentacles. That's basically saying this is a long time coming. Took your time to get to this point, to where things are balancing out for you. You put in a lot of work to get to where you are right now. That's pretty good. Let me get clarification on the Empress. Look at that. And I said the Empress or the Emperor, that's you. So if you're a man, you're an emperor. If you're a woman, the empress, princess, and the prince. So, and for clarification for the empress, you got the temperance. And the good thing you see with the temperance with this picture, I love the illustration on this tarot. You see how she's in the middle of an ocean. For the longest at first, I was like so trying to figure out, because with other cards, the temperance, it's someone that's holding two cups and they're pouring one into the other. It's like having balance, staying grounded. And if you look really at this picture, that is actually what she embodies. She's literally standing in the middle of the ocean. You see the cliff, you see the home right there in the background. So it's sturdy ground. This ocean is not disturbing the ground. And she's in the middle of the ocean, meaning she's in tune with her feelings, but she's also grounded. She's not being swayed away. It's an even balance to where she can literally just walk through the water. That's someone who can maneuver through their feelings, can swiftly, godly, like not resistant to it, but flowing to it. So this change, this level that you're at in your life, this is pretty awesome, because it's like this level that you're at in your life, you didn't fight it. You felt it and you just went with it. You just went with it. You felt like there was better, and you went on the journey for better. Like, okay, I see you, Empress, Emperor. I see ya. Oh, nothing less. And that's how it goes. Nothing less, honey. Know your worth. So I seen a meme that was like, I seen this video that was like, I'm tired of people. I don't want the people who know their worth. I don't want them. Because it's like, when you know your worth, man, you can walk alone. And that's what you had did for a while. That's why you got this Knight of Pentacles. Like, you had walked up, you was standing by yourself for a while, but you look at him, it was smiling. You wasn't tripping about it. Even at your lowest, you still wasn't tripping about it. Because you knew. You felt it. Your faith. Clarification for the lovers. So clarification for the lovers. I don't do reversals, guys. So we have the moon. And we have the Queen of Cups. The moon and the Queen of Cups. And that's clarification for the lovers. So this is definitely a specific person that you have feelings for, but you're still trying to figure it out. Like, you just don't know. But you know you feel something. You know something is there. You feel something. But let's see. Let me get a little bit more. Let me get clarification for this moon. Five of Cups. So you have like a hidden like sadness, a deep sadness. Or you may, for some of you, you may be feeling like the other person that you care for is struggling with depression. Like, they may not show it, but you can feel it and you can sense like it may be something that they're just keeping to themselves. And they may just be a little bit distracted by those feelings. But distracted not in a way that is good. Like, for some of you, you may be seeing that you caring about somebody is not a good thing. Like you don't know, like you may feel like deep down that you're just going to end up hurt, or you're just going to end up depressed and dwelling over something that didn't work out. But It doesn't show that that's what this is. But I feel like you feel like that because you may feel like something is too good to be true. But at the same time, it's like you care for this person. Regardless, you care for this person. You care strongly for this person. And that's why you're so afraid, because the stronger your feelings get, the more fearful you become. Because you feel vulnerable, you know? And sometimes you just gotta be willing to you gotta be willing to allow yourself to feel and still stay grounded, meaning you can allow yourself to care, but that doesn't mean you gotta be swept away to where you lose all practicality. Like this right here is like, you you don't have to be in the Five of Cups mode. You don't have to be in the dark with these feelings. You don't have to hide them and feel like you're holding on to that thought of like sadness, or that feeling of sorrow already. And you don't have to do that. You literally don't have to do that, because you have someone that's coming to balance things and give you what you give them. And that's because they see how hard you work. They see the work that you put in on yourself. And they know you're not going to take nothing less. You get what I'm saying? Like, they know you're not going to take nothing less. They know. They know. They see you. They see you. They see how strong you standing. And they just watching you standing in there. Standing in pain. But little do they know. Little do they know. You said. You said. Because you dwelling on a previous things that didn't work. But it's time for a change, honey. Sir, it's time for a new beginning. It's time for you to take that walk and leave all that, what no longer serves you, behind you. Just focus on what's ahead. So what I had did tonight, I wrote out like a 6-month plan. You don't have to write out a 5-year plan. I know people ask that, where you gonna see yourself in the next 5 years? I hope to be alive. You know? So I just started off small. Maybe you can do small. You can do like a 3-month, 6-month plan, and just do it little by little. Set out things to ignite, to open up that heart chakra, so you can feel optimistic. I literally did like a 10-minute meditation, a 10-minute optimism meditation. And I'm like, be surprised. It's literally lingering inside of you. You just gotta tap in. Let me get clarification for the Two of Wands. Let me see what adventure is ahead though that you got. Yeah, see? You ain't even really, it's like it's in front of you, but you fighting it a little bit. You fighting it. It's like you really struggling with trying to figure out which way to go, because you really still holding on to the past a little bit. And look at this. Justice at the bottom of the deck. And justice is justice is just exactly like, it's the scales. Like, what you have in front of you, what the opportunity that you have in front of you is heaven sent, honey, sir. It's heaven sent. It's a blessing. It's a gift. Walk into it. Walk into it. Yeah. It's kind of got you like feeling drained a little bit, because you're just wrestling with it so much. Just, let me see something, honey. Let me get clarification. I get clarification on the Two of Wands and the Five of Swords, because now I'm trying to figure out what needs to be done, bro. See, the Star. Maybe for some of you, you may be fighting this union because you like don't know if you're ready to go public with them. Like, to really like actually go public and be like, this is who I'm with. And some of you feel like that is the next step, and you've done that before in your past, and it had you looking like, like you. But that happens. That happens, but that doesn't mean that's what that is now. You got the Knight of Swords. So you're the thing is, it's like you want to do it though. Like you part of you is like ready to go all in. Like, but let me see. Yeah, because you got the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Swords behind it, and then the World. And I felt like, I think it's like some of you are trying to figure out the best way to do it, to where it's like you're not looking like extra emotional or nothing. Like you're not looking soft or vulnerable or weak. Let me get clarification on this Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups, yep. I mean, Nine of Pentacles, sorry. And look at Nine of Pentacles is someone who focus on them. They're not really like, see how she's telling that bird, mind your damn business. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is someone who's focused on them. Like, they handling their own business. They doing what they do. And they ain't really, it doesn't involve no one else. Self-care, self-love, all of that. And you don't have to really say it. It just shows. It, like, how somebody can come up to you and be like, you look like you take care of yourself. Like, you look like you doing well for yourself because you take care of yourself. It shows. So, yeah. It's like to me, it don't even seem like you was really like looking for this. You was really like in a place where you may have thought that like love just wasn't an option for you anymore. Like you were just in a state of like just being okay with being alone. But now this individual, this connection, like I said, it could be a lover, it could be a friend, but I'm getting a lover, but it could be a friendship, it could be any of that. But what it's saying is like this individual, this union, it makes you feel healed, feel like at peace with it. But you do feel like, it's good for you. Like you can't deny it, and that's what you're wrestling with. That's what you're wrestling with. Let me get clarification on this star. I just want to know, like, what is it about the star? Like, what is it? What is the exact feeling that you're getting? Clarification on the star. This one want to come up. Page of Wands. Oh. Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Yeah. So it's like, it probably like it probably like this person make you feel like you're young again. Yeah. Like they make you feel like youthful. But that's also what scares you. Because it's like that youthful feeling that they give you, you kind of like attached it to your pain because you were heartbroken or it didn't work out when you were younger. So it's triggering you. It's like, I can't lose my head like I did before. Like this is taking me back to when I was young and dumb in love. But you're not that person. Like all of that happened for you to get to this level. Like you're wise. Just the simple fact of you knowing that you can do this like you did before lets you know that you're not the same. Because if you were the same, you wouldn't even notice. So I definitely don't feel like you're going, that this is a mistake or something, that this is something that's going to like take you away from your path. I think from what I see, it actually aligns with your path. It is something that it's like it's like winning the lottery a little bit. Not necessarily the lottery, because the lottery is just material. I would say like what I'm hearing, what I'm getting is like getting it back paid in full. Yeah, like getting it back paid in full. That's what yeah, maybe like a some you maybe named Gregory or Susie. But yeah, it looks like that this is something that's for you. This is something that's for you. Let me just get clarification on this Knight of Pentacles. What is this Knight of Pentacles? Okay. Four of Wands. Look at that. See? Three of Swords at the bottom. The Devil is the next card over. Yeah, it's like you got to like let go of that bondage that you feel to your pain. Like it is not a safety net no more for you. It's not. Like the time has come for you to really actually get, like it's time for you to actually chain yourself to something, like bond, have yourself in bondage with something positive. You know, something that doesn't remind you of your pain, something that opens you up to love. And it looks like this union is what's going to bring that balance in your home life, your personal life, because you worked hard to obtain a balance in your home. But that's what's here for you. That's what's here for you though. It's just it's just different for you because you're not doing this by yourself. You're doing this with an individual, so it takes two. But I guess I feel like some of you may not have ever felt like it would be a time where you actually meet someone who want the same thing that you want. Like we talk about it, but it's like, but when it actually comes or it actually happens, it's just like, oh, okay, what I do now? You know, I've been working all this time to get myself prepared for this, so I'd spend all my time preparing. So, what am I preparing for? What's next? You know. And from what I'm seeing, it's like you're already in it, so you don't have to like. You just need to keep like the same steps that you took to making that change in your life when you want it better, and you elevated yourself and you just went with the flow. You just went to how you. That's exactly what. That is exactly what God wants you to do. Same thing. Open your heart. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. You know, because a lot of you have been struggling with heartbreak and betrayal and toxic relationships with people who may have just only wanted you for resources. But it's an end to that now. It's an end to that now. You know, balance has been restored in your life. You don't have to run. You don't have to fight no more. You can just walk into it and be you. walk into it and be you. And just take it how it comes. And learn as you go. But as long as you're making the effort to keep yourself available and stay open to it, you'll learn as you go. So, congratulations. I love this for you. And I hope that this resonated with the ones that it did resonate with. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you are, if you felt like you didn't hear anything that resonated with you, that doesn't mean that this won't happen. Because one thing about tarot, there is no timeline. So this reading could be you in the next few months. You know, because for some of you, it's already happening in your life now. And for some of you, it's working itself, like your path that you're on now is leading up to it. So, yeah, some of you, you did a lot of work, and kudos to you. You did a lot of work working on yourself and healing on yourself. Now, let's be gentle with ourselves and love on ourselves. And when you love someone, you don't keep reminding them of the pain. You don't keep reminding them of what hurt them. So you got to do that to yourself too. You got to be like, let me not remind myself that. Let me not remind myself that. I don't need to feel that right now. I want myself to focus on being happy. And that's what I'm going to do. If you don't feel happy, think about how you want to be happy. Think to yourself, I want to be happy, so I'm going to feel happy right now. I'm telling you, you will start to feel happy. You just have to keep wanting it. Just like everything else. You know, you don't just take one breath and then you breathe in for the rest of the day. No, it's a constant flow, right? Even when you don't realize it, it's still... I mean, everybody don't look like that while they're doing it. But it's just, you got to just keep making a conscious effort every day. Keep choosing it every day. All right? Love you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.